Carson, Vice President of the Ulster Unionist Council.
Will that be sufficient? Will they know who I am?
They will know Carson.
They will know the Carson that spoke in September. The Carson who made a bargain with 100,000 men at Craigavon to give us all and defeat the most nefarious conspiracy ever hatched against a free people.
And who told us that we should stand ready to govern ourselves.
No, we're not ready for that yet.
But we should be ready. And we are ready.
Yes, I saw that at Craigavon. But that course of action will only become necessary on the morning that Home Rule passes. And it will not pass.
Bonar law will not prevent it passing. In the end, he will accept it if that is what the rest of Ireland want.
He will not. Bonar law will pledge the support of the Conservative Party to Ulster, and I will ensure that at Balmoral. I intend at Balmoral to ask every man to swear that under no circumstances will we be subject to Home Rule. Bonar law. Bonar law.
And how will he support Ulster if the rest of Ireland follow Redmond? I am convinced, as you know, that if our resistance to be successful must in the end come to armed resistance. I look to past history, gentlemen, and the manner of the governments dealing with political agitation in Ireland, and I am convinced that mere words will not be enough.
Major Crawford speaks of a mood that certainly exists amongst our people, Edward. It is not a path we want to travel, but we must plan for it.
Well, yes. We should consider it. Perhaps we must consider it. But I see Balmoral as our opportunity of demonstrating to the rest of the world our utter and implacable refusal to submit to Home Rule. And if I might add, to acknowledge that Home Rule will never come about without Belfast will be with Redmond. And Redmond will realise then that it can't happen without Ulster.
Good, Edward, good. Bonar law will speak of our betrayal by the Parliamentary Act. He will speak of the rightness of our cause. He will make his promise. And then he will try to force a general election, and perhaps he might win.
And if he does not win, and this wretched bill goes forward, when will we be done with demonstrating?
It could be said, Edward, that we have gone beyond demonstrating our opposition to organising our resistance.
I have spent almost 20 years arming our men for this fight that I know will come.
And that is good, Crawford, that is good. But you know that I am not a man given to bluff. But I will agree that we must be prepared to make great sacrifice. Otherwise, the road to resistance is of no use. Personally, I'm prepared to make any sacrifice. My time, my business, my money, why, even my liberty, on the assurance that we will not be left behind.
Of course, Edward. That's why I organised the demonstration at Craigavon. To show you that we will resist, and to show our people that you will lead.
Yes, and it's good to have as good and true a friend as you, Craig, to help me in this endeavour. And with the proper support and help, we can bring about a halt to this. We can. We can bring about a halt to this. But however, I feel that
I think we should leave it to the organising ability of that man.
Oh, that man there can organise, and I have every confidence in this organisation that obviously the plans are already.
Oh yes,
indeed.
We have planned for every eventuality. We have organised 70 trains to bring in our people from across Ulster. There will be tens of thousands of our men marching from the city centre to the showgrounds.
And We have the biggest Union Jack in the Empire to unfurl.
Well, that might be, but let's not forget our friend. What about our brothers, Dublin Cork? What about the Unionists of Donegal and Wicklow?
There will be contingents from across the country, and from England, Scotland, and further afield. But Edward, this is a day for Ulster above all.
But we shouldn't forget our friends toward the south.
I am convinced, Edward, that we must concentrate our struggle on Ulster only. Otherwise, we risk losing the sympathy of whatever friends we might have in Britain.
We must see what we can see. But, gentlemen, this is a discussion for another day. Perhaps we should go and find some refreshment.
Yeah.
Come, Lord Edward.
Yeah.